The trial of rapper Young Thug, born Jeffrey Williams, is one of the most talked about legal battles in recent memory. It involves charges of racketeering and conspiracy under the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, better known as RICO, a law initially designed to tackle organized crime. For nearly 2 years, Young Thug has been at the center of this case in the state of Georgia, accused of using his music label, Young Slime Life, or YSL, as a front for illegal activities. The prosecution alleges that YSL is not just a music label, but a violent street gang involved in murders, drug trafficking, and other criminal activities in Atlanta. On the other side, the defense argues that YSL is simply a legitimate business, a music collective of artists and entrepreneurs making a living in the entertainment industry. But the trial has been anything but straightforward. It has become a long and tumultuous legal journey filled with delays, complications, and courtroom drama. The case began in 2022 when Young Thug, alongside numerous other defendants, was charged in a sweeping indictment that shocked fans and raised questions about the intersection of rap music and the law. The indictment, which named over 24 people, accused the group of operating a criminal enterprise, pointing to lyrics from Young Thug's music, social media posts, and alleged gang-related crimes as evidence of their illegal activities. From the start, Young Thug's legal team vigorously denied the allegations, insisting that their client is innocent and that the prosecution is misinterpreting the culture of rap music. They argue that the lyrics, while sometimes violent, are expressions of art and not confessions of real-life criminal behavior. As the trial progressed, it became clear that this would not be a quick resolution. The case has been plagued by delays for numerous reasons, with some of the key moments in the trial marked by confusion, witness complications, and legal wrangling. One of the most notable disruptions occurred when a key witness, Kenneth "Lil Woody" Copeland, took the stand. Copeland's testimony was supposed to be crucial in linking Young Thug to the alleged criminal activities of YSL. However, Copeland shocked the courtroom with a series of flip-flops during his testimony. He admitted to previously lying to law enforcement and even stated at one point, "I have never been truthful a day in my life." This statement cast significant doubt on his credibility, leading to the defense questioning whether his testimony should be thrown out entirely. Copeland's unreliable testimony was just one of many setbacks in the trial. Defense attorneys, frustrated with what they saw as mishandling of evidence by the prosecution, filed multiple motions for a mistrial. They argued that the prosecution had failed to disclose important evidence, a legal violation that could undermine their ability to mount a proper defense. The judge acknowledged these concerns but ultimately denied the mistrial requests, allowing the trial to continue, albeit with a stern warning to the prosecution to ensure that all evidence is properly shared moving forward. The complications didn't end with witness testimony. The trial took a darker turn when one of the co-defendants, Shannon Stillwell, was stabbed by another inmate while in jail awaiting trial. Stillwell, also known by his street name SB, survived the attack, but the incident forced the court to halt proceedings temporarily. The stabbing added to the already tense atmosphere surrounding the case, highlighting the real dangers faced by those involved in the trial, both inside and outside the courtroom. These delays have also been compounded by logistical challenges. The trial is one of the longest in Georgia's history, and with more than 100 witnesses still to be called by the prosecution, there seems to be no clear end in sight. This has raised concerns about the cost, both in terms of taxpayer money and the time of the court, jurors, and defendants. Critics of the prosecution have argued that the state is unnecessarily dragging out the case, potentially leading to an even longer trial with no guarantee of a conclusive outcome. Judge Paige Reese Whitaker, who has presided over the trial, has expressed her own frustrations with the prosecution's lack of organization and preparedness. On multiple occasions, she has been surprised by the introduction of new evidence or motions that had not been properly disclosed to the court or the defense. Despite this, she has kept the trial moving forward, determined to see justice served, whether it results in convictions or acquittals. One of the central themes of the trial has been the role of rap music itself. The prosecution has frequently cited Young Thug's lyrics as evidence of his involvement in criminal activities. a practice that has drawn criticism from civil rights advocates and music industry professionals alike. They argue that using rap lyrics in court sets a dangerous precedent, potentially criminalizing an entire genre of music that has long been rooted in storytelling, hyperbole, and social commentary. Defenders of Young Thug contend that his lyrics are no different from the violent imagery often found in other forms of entertainment, such as movies or television, and that they should not be taken as literal evidence of wrongdoing. This debate over the use of rap lyrics in court has sparked a wider conversation about the treatment of hip-hop artists in the legal system. Many see this case as part of a broader trend, where rap music, particularly when created by Black artists, is scrutinized more heavily than other art forms. They point to previous cases where rappers' lyrics were used against them in court, leading to convictions based not on hard evidence, but on artistic expression. As the trial continues, the stakes remain high for everyone involved. Young Thug faces the possibility of spending decades behind bars if convicted, and the outcome of this case could have far-reaching implications, not just for him, but for the entire rap industry. The case has drawn widespread attention, with fans, legal experts, and cultural critics all watching closely to see how it will unfold. The jury, tasked with sorting through a mountain of evidence, has also faced its own challenges. They have been asked to listen to hours of testimony, examine complex legal arguments, and make sense of the tangled web of allegations against YSL. The pressure on them is immense, as their decision will ultimately determine the fate of one of the most prominent figures in modern rap music. For Young Thug, the trial is a fight for his life and his legacy. His legal team remains steadfast in their defense, arguing that the prosecution has failed to prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt. They continue to challenge the evidence presented, pushing back against what they see as an overzealous attempt to convict their client based on circumstantial evidence and misinterpreted artistic expression. As of August 2024, the trial shows no signs of wrapping up anytime soon, with witness testimonies still ongoing and further legal battles likely to emerge as the defense continues its fight. The resolution of this case remains uncertain. What is clear, however, is that the outcome will have a lasting impact on the music industry and the legal system's approach to cases involving artistic expression. For now, the world waits as Young Thug's future hangs in the balance. Caught between the law, his art, and the courtroom drama that has gripped Atlanta and beyond.